Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. If you have a Virgo rising, Virgo sun, or Virgo moon, this is your November 2022 astrology forecast. Let's see, Virgos, what kind of opportunities and what kind of challenges you will need to face in November. Okay, here is your cosmic weather. So, we're going to have and I'm going to animate the chart and I'm going to put that in November 1st actually for you. So we can move forward from here. So November 2nd, we're going to have North Node and Venus opposition. Venus is in your third house. Venus is love and attraction in your third house of neighborhood, sibling, close friends, and study as well. And North Node is in your ninth house. That is your higher study. Perhaps you want to invest right now in a doctorate, or you would like to do your master degree, or you want to invest in studying or a foreign trip, or you're going to have a new purpose in life. And it could be something like, I'm planning to live abroad, I'm planning to move to a foreign country. But I have to leave my neighborhood and my neighbor's going to be upset, or I was living with my sibling until now, but right now I'm willing to move away and they're going to be a little bit upset, or we're going to have some kind of conflict or misunderstanding about that situation. So I'm going by week here, and on October 8th we're going to have an eclipse, and we're going to have a total lunar eclipse, and we're going to have that in Taurus 16 degrees. And the lunar eclipse is completion and endings. Usually it's painful, but it's still giving you opportunity to end something. It not necessarily has to be painful. Usually total solar eclipse, total lunar eclipse are, and solar eclipse are the one that is unexpected, but growth and abundance and marriages or some kind of positive change. And lunar eclipse could be something but you are ending a contract somewhere. So it doesn't have to be like losing something, but for example, ending a contract. So maybe you were in university and right now you done your exams and you ending and you don't have to do it anymore. Or maybe you were in a foreign country and you went back to your homeland. Maybe you studied foreign language and finally you learned it and you don't need to study anymore. Or maybe something came to completion, ending contract, which is some kind of foreign matter. So maybe it could be like a green card or citizenship matters. And it could go either way. If it's painful, then it means like you are rejected. But, it could also end with some kind of unexpected happiness as well, because Uranus is here and conjuncting with this moon, which is representing like, all right, so actually I got some kind of help, Uranian energy, some kind of turmoil here, which is actually balanced out the energy, and I'm going to get my citizenship, or I'm going to get my green cards if you live in foreign countries. But of course, because it's an eclipse, it could be painful ending, so it could come with rejection as well. So you will need to get ready for that. This eclipse, actually, as I said before, it is conjuncting with Uranus, it's conjuncting with North Node. North Node is a higher purpose. It's studying. It is like a different avenue you're going to approach right now in ninth house matters. And ninth house matters could be anything with religion, anything with spirituality, anything with studying, higher education, or anything with traveling, long distance traveling, and foreign matters. It will be really emotional. So it could be something like, all right, I make a decision. I don't want to live in my country, or I don't want to live abroad anymore, and I need to move forward. I have to let it go. I need a realization over here. And Uranus brings unexpected event in here. Maybe before, it came up suddenly. Maybe I was totally fine for a while, but it came up suddenly and I'm going to make the change for myself. Okay, And then the sun is going to conjunct Mercury. So the eclipse is the solar eclipse when we have a full moon, the sun and moon in opposition. So in your third house, that is going to conjunct here with Mercury, okay? And Mercury is communication, and it's in your communication house as well. But Mercury is not seen because the sun is very, very bright, and the sunlight actually is blinding Mercury out. So you are not heard. You are not heard by your sibling, by your friend, or by your neighbor. You have some opinion, you want to discuss something really deeply, scorpionic energy, analyzing something in the neighborhood, but they are not willing to put a lot of energy. Or, you know, you want to analyze maybe your relationship with your sibling and your friend, and they are not capable to talk about that yet. They are not ready for the truth, and that's why it is like, okay, I'm not heard, my opinion is not necessarily valued at the moment. Later on it will be. When Mercury gonna move away, you will be heard, you will be seen. So don't worry about that. That is temporary. And you know, Venus is also in your third house of communication, and it's beautiful here. It's conjuncting already with Mercury, but you know, it is within a few orbs, but still conjunction. So it could be like, yes, your communication, maybe you are not heard the way you want you to be heard, but you still helping. There is a lot of loving and emotional helping for someone who is dear to your heart, maybe to your sister or brother, or maybe to your best friend. But definitely it could be very helpful, even if you think they don't listen or they don't hear you. Somehow it gets into their subconscious. And you know, Mercury and Sun over here in Scorpio could be something with researching. So you might study some kind of subject, and you might going to do some kind of research about sexuality, or you know, like sexual stamina, or the, you know, anything with pregnancies, anything with other people's money, banking, mortgages. You want to know how to take a mortgage, or you want to become a mortgage banker, and that's what you are studying right now. And this is also going to square Saturn. Look at Saturn. Saturn is in your sixth house of health and daily routine. And you know, it's squaring. So, and it's create a T-square. It's not a really, really amazing aspect over here. So there is difficulties, there is challenging in it. But you know, mind over matter. So we are capable to overcome this. You know, we just get to get prepared. So Sun Saturn, so that is some kind of authority figure, and it is at work perhaps. And there is a conflict with your authority figure at work. Why? Because of it could be like Sun in Scorpio could be very sensual, and they find you maybe to be using your sexual power at work, and they confront with you. Or maybe it's all about the way you know, like scorpionic energy. Scorpio is sensual, sexual, and you know, seductive, really seductive. So it could be like, you know what, I feel like you are seducing me or flirting with me, and I don't like that, and please stop. That kind of situation. But it could be vice versa. So it could be like an authority figure that we're going to try to, or an older male figure going to try to seduce you, and you're going to say like, hey, stop, I don't like that. And also it's going to square with Moon. Moon is a female energy in a fixed sign Taurus over here, but female energy. So it could represent anyone, your mother, your sibling, if you have female sibling and female friends, right? It's a square over here. So it could be some kind of matter with traveling. So perhaps you will be forbidden to travel to your friend's wedding or your sibling wedding or some kind of reunion because you got to work. So, you know, like Saturn is old, Saturn is overworking, Saturn is endurance. So it's usually representing like I have to be at overtime and I'm not capable to travel right now. It could indicate also, because of that is the energy of health, and Saturn over here can create some kind of health issues. For example, it could be related to your hip, liver or breast. The moon is breast, and ninth house representing hip and liver as well because of Jupiter. Saturn is small animals. Moon is dog, so it could create some kind of health issue with your small pet, and you will need to go to just check your pet out, check your dog out. All right. Okay, so we are moving forward, and I have to mention on November 8th, November 10th, we are having Venus and Neptune trine. That is very, very positive aspect. So Venus actually is in Scorpio, going to trine with Neptune in Pisces, beautiful energy, higher octave of love, higher octave of Venus, art, glamour with Venus. So 7 and 3rd house. So it could represent some kind of short distance traveling or just like a quick getaway with your loved one, but it's going to be glamorous. It's going to be a beautiful retreat center. Neptune is the retreat center, 12th house rules. So it could be something glamorous, something really, really beautiful. All right. And then we are also have Sun going to trine Neptune on the 14th. So that is your vitality, and that is Neptune retrograde. So it is something with, okay, I am actually right now feel like I'm treated really well by my significant other. They are going to treat me with some kind of glamorous, not just trip, but you know, it could be like 3rd house, well, in Scorpio. It could be something sensual or sexual. So they might go into, and that's purchasing thing, they might going to purchase some kind of sexy outfit, or you know, whatever can actually be in your, between you, in your sensual and sexual life. So that kind of situation as well. Then we move forward, actually, and going to the 16th. 16th, Venus is going to Sagittarius. So, and then 17, Mercury is going to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is liberation. It is actually ruling your 4th house Virgos, your real estate, your family life. You know, Venus over there is giving a lot of beautiful options for you to renovate your house, to decorate your house, to make it cozy and warm and luxurious, you know, comfortable, because of Venus loves comfort, because it's ruled by Taurus and Libra, and ruled art. So you're going to purchase some kind of artwork, perhaps, that you wanted for a long time. You're going to purchase something from abroad. Maybe you traveled, and right now you collected a lot of artwork during the traveling, and right now you are going to place that in your house. And then Mercury going to join Venus as well, and they're going to conjunct on the 21st in your 4th house. So that is like a beautiful communication with your family members. So it's representing really like welcoming people in your home. You're going to be the one who is hospitality, warm hospitality in your home. You make it comfortable for your guests. It is going to be a beautiful, loving conversation with your guest. And on the 22nd, we also have Sun moving to your 4th house. So Virgos, your family life is going to be wonderful. You're going to have a lot of friends. You're going to have people visiting you, family members visiting you. It's going to be liberation, and it's going to be happy and fun. And then we're going to have the moon, actually, the new moon in 23rd. Let me see by day. So on the 23rd, we're going to have the new moon in Sagittarius 1 degree here. Okay, so the moon and the sun in your 4th house again. So that is a total new beginning in your family matters. You might going to purchase a home. You might going to start a renovation. You know, your family life is going to have a different base. You're going to feel the love. You're going to give love, because of that's what you were seeking for, and you will feel truly very happy. And it could be liberation. You might have to take care of a family member who is moving out, and somehow you will feel liberated. You will feel free again. So it could be that one as well. And, you know, on the 23rd also, I wanted to talk about Jupiter is stationary direct. So Jupiter is actually in your seventh house. And, you know, it is conjuncting with Neptune again in Pisces. Pisces is definitely very intuitive and spiritual and Mother Teresa and, you know, but also illusional, delusional Neptune. But it is miracle. It's amazing. Maybe your significant other was ill, and it's a spontaneous healing for someone who you love, one-on-one relationship, maybe your business partner, your wife or your husband, or maybe a one-on-one friendship. Or, you know, it could actually just create love with the person. It is abundance of love. It is like expanding of love. It could also be some kind of miracle bringing in some kind of abundance and miraculous opportunity bringing in by your significant other as well. So that is really good. Go back to May, and May you had something that you didn't complete. Maybe you had to delay your wedding or your engagement or something like that. And right now you can go forward with it. And then Pallas Athene, the planet of the asteroid of wisdom in Cancer, going actually to station retrograde here in your 11th house. Wisdom. So that is your social circle. That is also your tribe on social media as well. So Pallas is not very wise when it's retrograde. So you might have to be careful with your comments, not to pick up fight vibe, because Mars also going to actually is in retrograde since October 30th and will be till January 12th, and it's still going to be shadow until end of March. So that is your reputation at work. And, you know, if you are impulsive and if you are not very wisely commenting on social media, it could actually ruin your reputation, and it could actually create some kind of conflict at work, and you will need to clear your social media account or whatever is that. So just be careful over there. All right, dear Virgos, I hope you like my videos, and I hope you're going to subscribe and like and comment. Check out my website, www.urbanwitch.org. I see you in December. I wish you a fulfilling, beautiful, and safe November. Bye for now. See you in December.